Hi guys, welcome back to YouTube channel Foundation Chemistry AB. So today we are going to talk about discovery of electron, proton and neutron. So this will be highly beneficial for class 11th and 12th students. I have a simple message for you guys. Please think for innovation, be creative, learn everywhere, anytime and help to learn others. So today we are going to discuss the discovery of electron, proton and neutron. So let's talk about what is an atom. So atom is the smallest unit of an element that retains the characteristics properties of the element. So actually the atom comes from the Greek word atomio, so which means uncuttable or non-divisible. So according to Dalton, so we cannot cut or we cannot divide the atom further. But actually later on the scientists have done some experiments. So they found that atom contains the fundamental particles, that is protons, neutrons and electrons. So as you can see, the atom is the smallest or tiny particle that we cannot see in our naked eye. So we have to imagine how the atom look like. So you can see here the atom has a center that is called nucleus, which contains proton and neutron, and it is positively charged, and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus in circular orbits, that is called circular paths. So here you can visualize in 3D, three-dimensional. So here it is the center, that is the nucleus of an atom which contains proton and neutron, and it is positively charged, and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus in different circular paths. So atom consists of three fundamental particles. So first let's talk about electron. So that is represented as E minus. So it is negatively charged. It has negligible mass, and this was discovered by Sir J.J. Thomson from cathode rays experiment. So electron, the charge that is minus 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19 coulomb, and mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 to the minus 31 kg. Similarly, proton, it is positively charged and mass is 1840 times the mass of electron. So charge is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19 coulomb, and mass of proton is 1.66 into 10 to the minus 24 gram. Similarly, neutron, it is a neutral particle, no charge, and it was discovered by James Chadwick in 1932. So charge of neutron equal to 0 and mass of neutron equal to 1.66 into 10 to the minus 24 gram. So nearly mass the same as proton. So as you can see, at the center of the atom there will be proton and neutrons, and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus in different circular orbits. So let's talk about the discovery of electron. So Sir J.J. Thomson discovered the electron in 1897 using cathode ray tube. So this is the sealed glass tube. So here this side it is connected to vacuum pump, and this side it is the metal rod. So this is cathode and this is anode, and it is a sealed glass tube, and it is connected through air to for the supply of high voltage. So a cathode ray tube is made up of a glass containing two thin pieces of metal called electrodes sealed in it, and the electrical discharge through the gases could be observed only at low pressures and very high voltages. So when very high voltage is applied across the electrodes, the current starts flowing from the cathode to anode and are called cathode rays or electrons, the negatively charged particles. So as you can see here, so this is the negatively charged electrode, so cathode, and positively charged electrode, anode. So if when you apply the high voltage, so what happens? The cathode rays starts moving from cathode to anode, or the electrons are starts moving from cathode to anode. The next is the discovery of proton. So the two scientists Goldstein and Rutherford, they did different experiments, and but the father of the proton, the credit goes to Rutherford. So the Goldstein discovered canal rays or proton through an experiment using modified cathode ray experiment. So he used perforated cathode. So electrical discharge is carried out by modified cathode ray tube led to discovery of particles carrying positive charge known as canal rays or protons. The smallest and lightest positive ion was obtained from hydrogen and was called proton. But since Goldstein could not give sufficient evidence, so the credit does not goes to the Goldstein. And the charge was found to be later on plus 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19 coulomb and mass equal to 1.67 into 10 to the minus 27 kg. So the father of proton, generally known as Ernst Rutherford in 1917. So the credit goes to Rutherford as the father of proton, as he bombarded nitrogen nuclei with alpha particles and observed that he has ejected hydrogen atom. He named this particle as proton. And Rutherford concluded that the nucleus of hydrogen atom or proton is present in the nuclei of all other atoms. The next is discovery of neutron. So Sir James Chadwick discovered neutron in 1932 by bombarding a thin sheet of beryllium by alpha particles. So when electrical neutral particles having mass slightly greater than that of protons are emitted, he named these particles as neutrons, and the charge of neutron is found to be zero, neutral. So please subscribe to our channel Foundation Chemistry AV. So this is also available in the website www.foundationchemistryab.com. For class UG and PG, this is the channel Chemistry Live UG PG. So this is a simple step towards e-learning, making life better. Thank you all for learning.